What is the most powerful superpower in the world? What would you choose? Would it be telekinesis or the ability to control the minds of others? To become invisible or to have super strength, the ability to time travel or immortality? Can you imagine what it would be like to be able to read other people's minds or to actually have an all-access pass to every single secret they are hiding? And also to be able to plant ideas in their heads. That would be awesome, right? How about the power of persuasion? You can convince anyone to do anything for you without them ever knowing. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Well, that is exactly what the Jedi Masters used to do in the Star Wars universe. They had the ability to persuade people to do certain things through Jedi mind tricks. But how did it work? What were some of the best Jedi mind tricks ever used? You will find out in today's video, so stay tuned till the end. Number 10, control their emotions. When you have the ability to influence someone's emotions, you can literally make them feel whatever you want them to feel. That would be a handy tool to have when you are a Jedi Master, because you can use it both offensively and defensively. For example, if someone is angry at you, you can calm them down. If they are scared, you can make them feel safe. And if they are sad, you can cheer them up. This is what Yoda did with Grogu in Chapter 13 of The Mandalorian. He was able to calm the child down by influencing his emotions. This is one of the most difficult abilities to master, but when you do, it is extremely useful. Imagine being able to soothe a crying baby or calm down an angry mob. It could save your life one day. 9. A Jedi mind trick for those who hate using the Force. In order to perform this trick, you need to use your voice and body language instead of the Force. Body language experts say that you should always keep your hands open and away from your body when you are talking to someone. Open body language makes you more inviting and less threatening. So if you are trying to talk to someone who is scared or nervous, try keeping your hands open and away from your body. Also, try to speak in a calm and slow voice. This will help the person relax and feel more comfortable around you. This is just a simple Jedi mind trick that can be used by anyone, not just Jedi Masters. No, 8. Persuasion. The power of persuasion is a very strong one. Being able to convince someone to do something can be extremely useful. And it is a skill that many people, especially salespeople, strive to master. There are many ways to persuade someone. One way is to use the art of asking questions. By asking the right questions, you can lead someone to believe what you want them to believe. This is what Luke Skywalker did when he was trying to convince Darth Vader to join him in fighting the Empire. He asked Vader how long he had been planning to take over the Empire, which led Vader to believe that he was already in charge. This Jedi mind trick only works on people who are already open to the idea of doing what you want them to do. If you try to use it on someone who is completely against the idea, it will probably backfire. 7. Jedi mind trick for Han Solo. This one is a classic. When Obi-Wan Kenobi was trying to get Han Solo to help them rescue Princess Leia from the Empire, he told Han that he had a bad feeling about this. And then he played a recording of Leia saying that she needed help. Han was not convinced at first, but after hearing the recording, he changed his mind. We don't know exactly how this Jedi mind trick worked, but it was probably a combination of Obi-Wan's Jedi mind tricks and the fact that Leia was in trouble. The power of love is a powerful thing. If you really love someone, you will do anything to protect them. And that is exactly what Han Solo did when he heard Leia's recording. He knew that he had to help her, even though he was initially reluctant. Number 6, erase memories. One of the coolest abilities any Jedi Master has is the ability to erase memories. By doing this, you can hide secrets or even entire events from people's minds. This can be extremely useful when you are trying to protect someone from the dark side of the Force. For example, when Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi found Anakin Skywalker on Tatooine, they knew that he was special. They didn't want the Galactic Republic to find him, so they erased the memory of everyone on the planet who had seen Anakin. This allowed them to bring him back to Coruscant without the Republic ever finding out. This is a very powerful ability, but it is also very dangerous. If you are not careful, you could end up erasing important memories that the person needs to remember. 5. Hide objects. Another cool ability any Jedi Master has is the ability to hide objects. With this ability, you can make an object disappear from sight. This can be extremely useful when you are trying to sneak around or hide from someone. For example, when Han Solo and Chewbacca were hiding from the Empire on the planet Kashyyyk, Chewbacca used this ability to make their ship disappear. This allowed them to stay hidden from the Empire for a while longer. This is a very useful ability, but it is also very difficult to master. If you are not careful, you could end up making the object disappear from existence entirely. 4. Jedi Mind Trick on a Stormtrooper. This is one of the most famous Jedi mind tricks ever used. It was used by Obi-Wan Kenobi to fool a group of stormtroopers into thinking that he was a prisoner. Kenobi pretended to be weak and helpless, and he even let the stormtroopers cuff him. He then used the Force to make the stormtrooper believe that it was his idea to let Kenobi go. This Jedi mind trick was extremely effective, and it allowed Kenobi to escape and warn the princess that Darth Vader was coming for her. Jedi mind tricks are a powerful weapon to have, but they must be used with caution. If you are not careful, you could end up making an enemy far more powerful than you can imagine. 3. Jedi mind trick on the Rancor Pit. This is another cool Jedi mind trick that was used by Luke Skywalker. When Luke was fighting Darth Vader in the Rancor Pit on the planet Dagobah, he used a Jedi mind trick to make the Rancor not attack him. The Jedi mind trick worked because the Rancor saw Luke as its master. And since Luke was a Jedi Master, the Rancor obeyed his commands. This Jedi mind trick was extremely risky, but it paid off in the end. If the Rancor had attacked Luke, it is likely that he would have been killed. But because of the Jedi mind trick, the Rancor stayed calm and eventually left the arena. Luke Skywalker showed great courage and quick thinking when he used this Jedi mind trick. 2. Freeze time. The ability to freeze time would be incredibly useful. Imagine being able to stop time for a few seconds so you can get away from a dangerous situation or finish a task quickly. It could be a lifesaver in many situations. Unfortunately, this is not a real ability, but it is a popular concept in science fiction movies and TV shows. In the movie The Matrix, the main character Neo learns that he can dodge bullets by moving in slow motion. This is similar to freezing time in that it gives the person the ability to react slowly to what is happening around them. However, it is important to remember that this is just a movie and there is no scientific evidence that humans can actually move in slow motion. No. 1. The most powerful superpower of all. In addition to these superpowers, there is one superpower that I believe is the most powerful of all. That is the ability to control the weather. Imagine being able to summon rain to water crops or put an end to a drought. Or being able to stop a hurricane before it hits land. That would be an incredibly useful ability, and it would also be a very powerful one. Unfortunately, this is not a real ability, but it is something that we humans can only dream of. There are many people who wish they had the ability to control the weather. After all, it is one of the most powerful forces of nature. Thanks for watching. Tell us in the comments below which superpower would you choose. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss any new videos.